It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Durant to Aldridge. Wide open look, won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Kyrie Irving for two, taking advantage of the turnover. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Into the front court, it's Irving. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Tobias Harris sends it away. Now a steal on a very lazy pass there. Harden. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Irving brings the ball up court to Aldridge. Probing the defense. Shot from the lane won't go. To Tobias Harris. LaMarcus.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Harris. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Harden with the basketball. They're down three. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Curling inside. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
To Aldridge. Gets a look. Can't hit. Harden to Embiid. It's Aldridge with the board. Here's Irving into the front court. Leads four. Deep left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tobias Harris. So the Nets hold on to the possession. Short jumper stays out. To P.J. Tucker. Won't go. Kyrie across the timeline. They lead it. 4-point game. Shot misses there by Crabbe.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look.
Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
To Aldridge. Irving to Durant. Fires the three. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Baseline drive and draws the foul.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And he connects on the first free throw.
For the 76ers, number 4, Paul Millsap.
Goes 2 for 2. To Irving. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Hart into the front court. Right now, down 7. Runner here won't go down. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to Aldridge. From the painted area, won't go down.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Irving. To Aldridge. Lets it fly from long range, knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down 3s at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. It's Brooklyn's ball to Irving.
Oh, yeah, me and you.
Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Kyrie Irving, 2 of 4 now.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Runner here, won't go. Irving with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Sixers, number 15,
Rebound taken by the Sixers. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Irving into the front court. Leads 5. Kyrie Irving. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
The NBA season
James Harden at the
10-2022 Game 1-1 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2022.
Surveys the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to Tobias Harris. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kyrie Irving. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Cashes in for 2.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Irving. Now a steal by Philly. To Harden. Whoa! What a finish!
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle-dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
I got him.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Hey, we out. Get your man.
Rebound taken in by the Nets. Into the front court, it's Irving. Up 5. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Navigating through traffic. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Tobias Harris pins it.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Oh, a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 25, Ben Simmons. Entering the game for Philadelphia, number 15.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
Yo, Ed, how's that saying go? Fool me once, you used up the free pass. You know how they're calling this one. Ease up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
Knocks down the first.
For Philadelphia, number 4, Paul Millsap.
The NBA Season 102022 Game 1-1 matchup is now live streaming on GOATS International Sports Showdown 2022.
Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot. Because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Shot, bro.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Brooklyn with the basketball. To Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Oh, yeah, come right back to you.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here's Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Gortat. Simmons driving right to the basket. Off the iron. It came out. And he finishes at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kyrie across the timeline. Leads 3. To Gortat. Paul Millsap tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
The pass set it all up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Irving with the basketball. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Mike Scott snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
The shot almost to Gortat. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? For 3. Well defended. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Ah, rocking the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And hits the first free throw.
Philadelphia, number 13, James Harden.
And he makes them both. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. It's the Sixers out in front.
Game 1-1 Philadelphia 7 Sixers 8-2 Brooklyn Nets 7-2.
1 quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
That's no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Sixers have the basketball. From long range. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Gortat. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Irving to Aldridge. And he hits.
4-2. The assist from number 11, Kyrie Irving.
He gets it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Simmons to Aldridge. Trying to cash in. Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Brooklyn's got it.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions.
For the Philadelphia 76ers, number 21, Joel Embiid.
Durant. Not going to have it this time.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And scores, plus the foul. LaMarcus Aldridge cashes in, and now with a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
LaMarcus Aldridge at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Sixers control it. And count the basket.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number 1, a hezi. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Durant, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
James Harden, he's 3 for 7. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
4-3. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy.
Knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 43, Markieff Morris. And number 33, Allen Crabbe.
To Aldridge. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
LaMarcus Aldridge swats it. Kevin Durant has it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Harden, defended by Kevin Durant. To P.J. Tucker, going to launch beyond the arc. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Kevin Durant, a couple of free throws on the way. Career 88% from the line. First one, count it.
For Philadelphia, number 45, Anthony Tolliver. Entering the game for Brooklyn, number 25, Ben Simmons.
Able to convert on both free throws. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Tucker against KD.
Philadelphia. Fans, have you noticed the red donation boxes located around the concourse? We're accepting non-perishable food items for the homeless in our community. Our thanks go to those who have already participated in this community event.
Substitution being made in this one.
Philadelphia, number
James Harden, now 4 for 9.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
With some touch for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Runner's good there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Aldridge. With a drop step. Tobias Harris able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
A pass stolen by the Nets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Harris. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. That's going to be out of bounds. Into the front court comes Simmons. It's an 11-point game. To Aldridge. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Aldridge. Durant matched up with P.J. Tucker. Philadelphia with the basketball with a drop step. Tobias Harris above the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Well, you can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4. Philadelphia 76ers are at the line.
Aldridge. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. To Simmons. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him. Harden in possession. 9-point margin. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Durant to Simmons. Aldridge to Durant. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Tobias Harris. Fires the 3. Tobias Harris is going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Second and 3 is good.
For Brooklyn, number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
So we ask that all smoking take place in the designated areas located outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
Irving to Aldridge. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
LaMarcus Aldridge. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Harris to P.J. Tucker. Lets it fly from long range. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Aldridge to Durant. Fires the 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Sixers have the basketball. To P.J. Tucker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Aldridge. Down low Durant. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
To Harden.
Number 24, LaMarcus Aldridge.
And scores. Strong take.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Irving to Aldridge. The drive. Right to the basket. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. Second is 3. Got it.
Number 25, Ben Simmons.
Three for 3. Nice. Simmons with it. Up 5. Taken by the Sixers. And finishes strong.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Sixers control it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Aldridge against Harden. To Simmons.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
For 3.
LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first.
Tobias Harris is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw.
Good shot, boy.
Missed the middle one. One more coming.
Game 1-1 Dallas Mavericks 1-0-5 Washington Wizards 1-1-3 final.
To Durant. To Aldridge. Has a look.
Watch cutter. Watch cutter.
Their shot no good by Aldridge. From long range.
Kevin Durant.
Tobias Harris is going to get 3 shots here. He's been steady, 83% at the line. First one, counted.
Get it, shoot it again.
Knocks down the second free throw. Knocks down all 3 at the line. That misses. With 3 seconds left. So we head to intermission, all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one.
Game 1-1 Charlotte Hornets 1-1-2
And
Miami
while it's
Heat
not a big
1-1-7
deficit,
final.
They should pretend like they're getting blown out. They benefit from that kind of mentality in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets. The 76ers will start the third quarter with a tie on the scoreboard. The long-range
Game
shooting
1-1
has been
Portland
outstanding.
Trailblazers
And if they can keep it
1-0-6
up,
New
it's
Orleans
gonna open up
Pelicans
more things for
9-5
them
final.
offensively. These are the guys getting buckets.
Game track. Blocks.
Very physical basketball in the first half from these squads. Lots of block shots and some great defensive intensity.
Player of the half.
LaMarcus Aldridge most definitely deserves to be player of the half for the way he distributed the ball. It was an excellent display of court vision and solid passing.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Markieff Morris with the block.
This game is all out there looking like the Dikembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Harris. 4-3. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Harden with it up top. His group now down 2. And the finish at the rim.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Joel Embiid with a piece. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Irving. Durant off the iron. No good. Harris to Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Aldridge. Screen coming. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Tucker, defended by Kevin Durant. To Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for 3. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
It's the free throw. Kyrie with the rock. Rebound cleared by Philly. To Tobias Harris. Oh, he had it. Another follow, still no good. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys now trailing by a point. Got a piece of it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Aldridge to Irving.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Tucker powers it through.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
To Embiid. Count the bucket for two. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Gets it in the right corner. Durant. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Tucker to Tobias Harris. Here's a chance from long range. Textbook defense. Aldridge to Durant. Driving right to the basket. Tobias Harris rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Aldridge here against Harden. To Durant. Aldridge. 5 seconds to shoot. That's a 24-second violation. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Team foul number 2.
P.J. Tucker at the line for 2 shots. A career 74% free throw shooter. First one goes down.
Substitutions, Brooklyn.
Goes 2 for 2. Simmons into the front court. The deficit is 6. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Not today.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Not that time. The follow won't go either. And that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden. It'll stay Brooklyn basketball. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 12, Joe Harris. Subbing in for Philadelphia, number 15.
Simmons. Nice pass to set things up.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25+ assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that It's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Tucker, defended by Warren. T.J. Warren, huge block. Shot from the lane, won't go. Nets have the basketball.
Offensive foul to number 13, Marcin Gortat.
To Embiid. Oh, emphatic slam.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Knocked loose. Warren here against P.J. Tucker. Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
To Aldridge. Oh, Ben Simmons. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come. Philadelphia with the basketball. Take stock of the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. And counted at the rim.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
To Aldridge. Paul Millsap. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Simmons. To Durant. Fires the 3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Nets have it. Durant lets it fly. Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Down low for Harris. Lays it up and in.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the 3-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
And the basket good at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Durant, defended by Tolliver. Tight space with the crossover. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
To Simmons. Knocked loose. Sixers have it. Marcin Gortat sends it away. And that one out of bounds off a net. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Joel Embiid.
On the drive, it's Harden, but a shot no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Marcin Gortat pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Sixers have the basketball. To Harden. Kevin Durant tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Simmons to Durant. From the painted area, won't go down. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Gortat to Simmons. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Won't go down. That ends the third quarter. The 76ers have the lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
To Embiid. Markieff Morris snatching it out of the air. Fourth this contest.
Just erasing mistakes left and right. Irving
add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Embiid. The rebound cleared by the Nets. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. The rebound belongs to the 76ers. Tucker picked up by T.J. Warren. Kevin Durant swats it. It's Brooklyn's ball. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Stepping in for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 50, Montrezl Harrell.
Irving to Aldridge. And scores.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The assist from number 35, Kevin Durant.
A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. To Irving. Aldridge. Irving. That won't go. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Aldridge to Durant. To Aldridge. just not going down.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Irving to Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Sixers able to clear the rebound. To P.J. Tucker. Fires the three at long last. He missed his first 5 attempts from beyond the arc, but he gets that one to go.
Welcome to psychological warfare, providing he's not taking bad shots. But if I were the defense, I would let him keep shooting it. Make him think about it a little bit more.
Durant. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Tucker. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. The drive, right to the basket, straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
Here comes the screen. Durant, defended by Tucker. To Aldridge. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Paul Millsap with the block. Changes coming from both sides right now. Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. 3 for 6 now.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Sixers control it. Down low for Tucker. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys trail now by 4. Simmons to Durant. Not going down for him this time. Harden in possession. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Cruises inside for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Aldridge guarded by Tolliver. Easy path to the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Tucker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest. Irving with the basketball. Down 4. Great feed. Sets it up. And he stuffs it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
For 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Kyrie Irving with a piece. Ooh, 5 now.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
From long range.
Kyrie Irving, that's his second personal foul. Team foul.
P.J. Tucker is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. second one's no good. One more coming. Can't take advantage. 1 for 3 at the line. Simmons to Aldridge. Tobias Harris rejects it. Knocked loose. Simmons to Aldridge. 4-3. Can't connect. Count it.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Simmons. To Aldridge. Deep right corner. Aldridge. To Simmons. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Harden. Great defense, forcing the miss. Brooklyn's got it. Tobias Harris. Huge block. Plays like that could turn a game around. Picked up. Here we go. Tucker powers it through.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Simmons. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Beyond the arc for 3. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. Taken by the Sixers. And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Aldridge. Tobias Harris sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Rejected. That one's going to be out of bounds. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Aldridge. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
LaMarcus Aldridge trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Embiid to Tobias Harris. Probing the defense to P.J. Tucker. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. From the outside, no good. To Tobias Harris. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Allen Crabbe. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there. I contested a shot. I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is
Got a piece of it.
jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. To Aldridge. Irving. To Aldridge. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. A couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Tucker to Tobias Harris. Fires the three. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Irving into the front court. His group now down 2. To Durant. Aldridge to Irving. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Kyrie Irving has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To P.J. Tucker. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets.
It's time to take advantage of an extra possession.
Short jumper stays out. Hart with the basketball. All tied up. Just underway. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
To Irving. To Aldridge. Irving. To Allen Crabbe. James Harden sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
And hits the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys down 3. Lets it fly from long range. And they'll get the intentional foul. So 2 free throws coming up, and you figure 1 out of 2 could be enough to seal the deal.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 more. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Hits the late 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. The Sixers are victorious as they win a close one by 2. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers emerged victorious after a tight finish. The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were making steals, and it all came together for a terrific win. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Philadelphia 76ers, it wasn't surprising to see this team on the losing end of this matchup. They weren't very good with their execution, and they suffered for it. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming matchups for the Brooklyn Nets. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.